What is going on, A to Z Sports? We are live from St. Thomas Sports Park here in Nashville. Sam Phelan coming at you with A to Z Sports. We just wrapped up Titans rookie mini camp and the media availability that ensued. We got to see Will Levis. We got to see Peter Skoronski. We got to see Tyjae Spears and all of the Titans 2023 rookie class for the very first time right here. Mike Vrabel spoke afterwards. We heard from Will Levis. We heard from all of the guys. So we're recapping it here live. We're answering your questions. We're going over what these rookies said and seeing, is Tyjae Spears healthy? How did Will Levis look in his first Titans practice with media watching? And Peter Skoronski, what does Mike Vrabel think of the first round pick after seeing him get dirty in the trenches? But today's show, guys, is presented by our friends at the Nashville Super Speedway. NASCAR is back in Nashville, and the Ally 400 is coming up at the end of June, and tickets are going fast. So visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to go ahead and get your tickets for that event. And Holiday World recently voted the top water park in the Midwest. Get tickets at holidayworld.com. One-of-a-kind experience for the holidays, including a 4th of July setup. So they're powering today's show. But let's talk about rookie minicamp. Let's talk about the Titans and, of course, this guy, Will Levis. I'm going to roll some of the highlights right now. I took these videos here inside the bubble at St. Thomas Sports Park, and I have to say, Will Levis, as advertised in his first Titans practice. Now, of course, there is a long way to go. We have to see what he looks like with the pads on. We have to see what he looks like with a full-speed defense going against him and kind of see how he's processing that information and the decision making. But the physical tools are there. Quick release, his ball placement was on, athleticism shined. You see all of the things in the Will Levis makeup that the Titans liked, which gave them reason to go trade up and draft him with the 33rd overall pick in the 2023 draft. I was really impressed by this guy. He finished the practice with just a beautiful touch pass over the top to Josh Wiley, the 5th round tight end that the Titans drafted. Threaded the needle, and you just see here how vicious he gets the ball with the ball on play action.
A good amount. I mean, there's some you can fall into the traps of this is what we call it this at Kentucky, so that's what I want to call it in my mind. You got to erase that. You got to erase everything in the past, and you got to put it in the language of how we call it. So I mean, that's been the biggest thing for me. Some of the formations, like they might call it one thing, and I might think of it as one thing, and I gotta be like, no, it's not that. It's not what it was. This is what it is. So just keep to work on that. Keep pounding everything, and just keep mastering the offense.
So which aspects of the offense are transferable at this point?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. Once the dust settles.
Hey, let's go here. There we go. We might have better audio now. I don't know if you guys can fully hear it or not, but we're going to roll with what we got here. So if you didn't hear me, we were talking about Will Levis, who I thought looked really good today, as advertised in his first Titans practice. All of the physical tools, quick release, great ball placement, didn't really show a ton because the defense wasn't an NFL defense. So yeah, here we go. Looks like we got sound. Good deal. So Will Levis, a really good day. You heard from him there, said a lot of the concepts he's doing in the Titans offense right now are similar to what he did at Kentucky. I think that's really, really important to remember. When you watch him in play action, when you watch how quickly he gets the ball out, the processing that he has in the pocket, those are things that he has already done and well experienced in. That should make his transition to the NFL easier in theory. And we saw, as I mentioned, not sure if you guys heard or not, finished practice with an absolute dime to Josh Wiley, the 5th round tight end, in in tight coverage, just dropped it in with beautiful touch. But an interesting thing, because we also asked Mike Vrabel about how Will Levis is transitioning to the Titans offense, and Mike Vrabel said, well, while the offense might be similar, the defense is not always the exact same. So Will Levis has some things to adjust to an NFL defense. And at times, Mike Vrabel didn't love his decision-making, including to that throw to Josh Whyle. Here's the Titans head coach on how things might be different as Will steps into NFL defenses as he gets further and deeper into camp.
For a quarterback coming in?
I think everything's different. The defenses are going to be much different. So if there's, a lot of the plays when you look throughout the league, you look in college, the plays are similar. There's going to be some teams, every team is going to have some things that are a little different, and there may be some scheme plays or personnels that are different. But there's a lot of carryover from offenses and defenses. But for a quarterback, a young quarterback, it's going to be the defensive looks, it's going to be the disguises, it's going to be the different rolled coverages, some of the different fronts that you're going to have to handle. So he may have somewhat of a working knowledge of the concept of the play. Pretty sure it's going to be called something different here. But then the defenses that he'll be going against will be much different than some of the looks that he got in college.
So that's going to be something interesting to watch, right? The looks that he's going to be getting are different, and really until we see Will going against an NFL defense, an all-11 defense, a full-speed defense where players are NFL veterans and the type of defenses he'll see in a game and not guys at rookie minicamp, you can't really get a great vibe about whether his decision-making will cause turnovers, which is obviously a big worry with him. But the physical tools are there. I see some comments asking, is there any video of that throw? No, that was during the closed portion of practice. We had an open video portion and a closed portion. The individual period, we did have a chance to video, and I have a video of first-round pick Peter Skoronski that I'm going to show you guys that I think you guys are going to want to see what the Titans' first-round pick was able to do on the offensive line. But first, I want to tell everybody about the Nashville Super Speedway, because NASCAR is back in Nashville June 23rd to 25th at Nashville Super Speedway, and tickets are going fast from your favorite drivers to your favorite country singers, including award-winning artist Parker McCollum. Nashville's premier race weekend has it all, and this year's NASCAR Cup Series race is under the lights and in prime time. That's as good as NASCAR is. In prime time, a nighttime race. So with live performances in the Fan Zone stage all weekend, premium spaces to bring your race weekend experience to the next level, line dancing, a mechanical bull, and so much more. There's something for the whole family during Nashville Super Speedway's triple header race weekend. Grab your tickets for the Rackley Roofing 200 on Friday, the Tennessee Lottery 250 on Saturday, and the NASCAR Cup Series race, the Ally 400 on Sunday, June 25th. Before they're gone, visit NashvilleSuperspeedway.com to get those. Cannot recommend it enough. NASCAR is back. Would love to see as many of you guys there as possible. NashvilleSuperspeedway.com for tickets. Okay, let's talk Peter Skoronski, the first-round pick who worked at multiple positions today, both left guard and left tackle. I do have video of Peter Skoronski. Here's a highlight from the Titans' first-round pick that I think you're going to want to see. That is Peter Skoronski. I'll play it one more time. Peter Skoronski putting Jalen Duncan, the Titans' sixth-round pick, on his butt, getting off the line with some violence, and he shined. Mike Vrabel very impressed with the way Skoronski moved and with his ability to adapt. We heard from Skoronski after the draft that, hey, while a lot of people might view me as a guard, all I've really ever played is tackle. That's all he did at Northwestern, but he's adapting really well to kind of being able to handle the installment of offense from both positions. Here's the Titans head coach talking about his first-round pick and what he's seen from him early on.
From him just right out of the gate as far as how he moves and
good mover, thick, sturdy. I think that he can handle the installation. He's been able to handle more than one position, and if we didn't feel like he could handle that, then we wouldn't do it. But certainly I wouldn't have a problem working him at either guard or tackle spot and see where he progresses and see how he looks when everybody else gets here.
So Peter Skoronski adapting to both tackle and guard very well. Mike Vrabel's liked what he's seen. I liked what I saw from him today as well. when the Titans kind of opened their playbook, you know, they were going that way a lot, working behind Skoronski in the run game. I think that's something that you can expect to see a lot of once Derrick Henry gets in here and once you get some of these veterans. So a good look from 77. He is wearing Taylor Lewan's old number, said he got the blessing from Taylor Lewan to wear it. And actually an interesting thing, Peter Skoronski and Will Levis have a family connection that I don't think many people knew about before today. They told us about it. Will Levis's grandfather used to coach Peter Skoronski's dad at Yale. So there is a family connection there, and the two of them relied on each other's families a lot throughout the pre-draft process. And now here they are, both of them in Tennessee as a first round and a second round pick, getting some good rapport between the two of them early on. Last guy, the third round pick, guy that's a hot topic because of his injury concerns, his history, and some medicals, is Tyjae Spears. So what's up with the knees? Does he have an ACL? Does he not have an ACL? Is he healthy? Is he not healthy? We got to talk to the Titans' third round pick. I'm going to show you that video, but before I do, I want to tell everybody about my friends at Holiday World. Recently voted the top water park in the Midwest. Get tickets at holidayworld.com for their Holidays in the Sky drone and fireworks spectacular. It's bigger than better than ever from June 17th to July 30th with 400 LED lit drones, a one-of-a-kind 15-minute show that celebrates Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, 4th of July with huge animated light displays. They've got award-winning rides at the park like the Thunderbird, the Voyage, and 3 wooden coasters are all in the top 25 wooden coasters in the world according to Golden Ticket's Water Coaster Capital of the World. So you have to go to Holiday World. It's a doable drive. It's as easy as it gets, and it's a great time for the whole family. So tickets at holidayworld.com for the Holidays in the Sky drone and firework spectacular. Okay, let's talk Tyjae Spears. Let's talk the third round running back. What is going on with his knees? We heard on A to Z Sports Doc Talk about the concerns of him maybe not having an ACL, how that might affect his meniscus, how his arthritis could set in and potentially limit him to a very short NFL career. And we finally had a chance to hear from him straight up and ask him, do you have an ACL in your knee? He made one statement: I'm healthy. Here's Tyjae.
I was out there, I did everything, so I feel perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with me. I'm healthy.
Is it a situation where you just compensate with the strength of everything else around the knee?
Nah, I'm healthy.
You're healthy, but do you have an ACL in that knee?
I am healthy.
So there you go. Tyjae Spears is healthy. The question is, for how long will he be healthy? This knee topic is not going to go away. The conversation is not going to stop. And even as he gets into his NFL career, this is going to be a point of concern for the Titans and Titans fans. Obviously, the Titans felt confident enough in Tyjae's medicals to bring him here in the third round of the 2023 NFL draft. But how sustainable can his career be? I will say he looked pretty dang good today. I mean, he's got explosive speed. He can put his foot in the ground and cut, get to the outside. He's still working with getting comfortable as a pass catcher. He didn't have too much experience in the passing game at Tulane. That wasn't really part of their offense. But here with the Titans, it's all about versatility. He's going to have to be somebody who can run routes, who can be a pass protector. That's kind of why you brought him here, I think. I mean, Derrick Henry, we know the Titans don't like having him on the field on third down. So whoever your backup running back is has to be able to be that third down back that can go and catch a pass or go make a big play for you. Tyjae Spears certainly has the ability as a runner to make you feel good about who he is as a running back prospect. And is he healthy? For now, yes. He was healthy last year at Tulane as well, but he's healthy until he's not. And the ACL, something to look out for. He didn't comment one way or another about whether or not he has an ACL. You make of that what you want. But so far, so good for the Titans rookie running back. Other guys, like I mentioned, Josh Wiley earlier on made a really, really nice catch on that ball that Will Levis threw late in the game. And Mike Vrabel said, I don't know if I love the decision from Will, so we're going to work on that with him. But Josh going up to get it, really, really impressive. And Colton Dowell came out a little bit slow during the individual period. I think he struggled during some of those drills early on, but he bounced back really nicely in the live period and once again made a couple plays. So it's taking it all with a grain of salt. Like I said, everything changes when the pads come on, especially up front. When you start to see what Peter Skoronski and some of these linemen are able to do, but some pretty encouraging signs from basically everybody in the Titans draft class. There was kind of a thing or two that you could hang your hat on with everybody to see what the Titans saw and how they can help the offense. That certainly starts, like I said, with Will Levis. Even if he's not the first-round pick, he's the guy that we're all going to be watching, how quickly he can progress, how easy the transition is into the Titans offense as he gets going. And he said he was excited to get these veterans in here, get Ryan Tannehill in the building, start working with him, and build some rapport with these wide receivers as well. Everybody's very excited to watch Will Levis throw to Treylon Burks, throw to Chigakonkwo, and see what that might look like for the foreseeable future here in Tennessee. But that's all we got today. There's going to be more content coming out on the website with deep dives on A2ZSports.com. Deep dives into every prospect, to what I heard from them, to what I saw from them in St. Thomas Sports Park. So make sure you check that out. Check out our social medias at A2Z Sports on Twitter for a lot of video content and social media content as well. And the YouTube page. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, we're going to be doing these powered by Holiday World and the Nashville Super Speedway. We're going to have a lot of practice live reports coming at you to react to everything that we're seeing as we get ready for the 2023 season. But we appreciate you guys for joining us. Till next time, we'll see you.